gotta do this shit before I'm not considered new anymore. Like, oh, sorry. My number. You know, on Instagram, one of those terror people told me if I heard 7, new doors are opening for me. I mean, she said 48 hours, but this is quick. So, I was gonna ask anybody, because I don't want to be like an amateur in these streets. I was just gonna Google it. Like all the shit I don't know. Pro tip, if you feel sick at nighttime, don't Google it. Google will take you to WebMD. And WebMD will destroy you. Okay? But I've been funny all my life. I used to call myself a sit-down comedian because I hadn't stood up and done it yet. But look at me, this bitch is standing. I've arrived, darlings. I have arrived. No more taxing out my bits on Sobeys cashiers. They're just trying to cash out my cucumbers. And I'm there holding up the line like I'm auditioning for a reality show. I've been watching a lot of Vanderpump. You know, no more testing comedy on my cat. Actually, it's my fiance's cat. I have allergies and the cat doesn't like me. The only feedback the cat would give is, you want to know what's funnier than your jokes? Feeding me, bitch! It's okay, because I'm a comedian. You know? And I noticed that comedians like to talk about a lot of sad shit. And you know what? It's okay, because it's cheaper than therapy. Think about it. You pay a stranger to talk about your problems. Or you tell a bag of strangers that pay you so you can talk about your problems. A win is a motherfucking win. Thank you for bridging the gap on the healthcare system. Please make sure you go out and vote. Yes, because I can't. I'm a permanent resident. I just pay taxes. But I love it when comedians complain. Some of my favorites include the failed relationships, the high-key, low-key, sometimes off-key beef with their parents. Those ones are my favorites. Or washed up theater dreams. And you know, I can't relate. Because I'm engaged. My parents are dead. And I'm a playwright. Okay? I entered theater when it was crumbling. So, you're not the problem. Theater is the problem. And thank God writing is a transferable skill. You know, I mean, I could do the dad jokes, but I said, bitch, it's not good to shit on the dad. What are you gonna do? He's already below rock bottom. You gonna dig him up for an encore? No, I don't want my ancestors to haunt me. I need their protection. Okay? Like, and I'm guessing you're probably wondering, you know, why are you talking about this? Well, it's because sometimes if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So I'm gonna laugh and process my shit. Okay? So when I was a child, I used to play outside. And I don't know if any of y'all used to do that. I'm not gonna judge. I'm a millennial. You know? We played outside. And so there were some kids, you know, the ones that used to say, I'm gonna tell your mom. The neighborhood snitch. One day, my day came. And he said, I'm gonna tell your mom. And I said, go ahead. She's dead. And he said, you're lying. And again, some people lie about their imaginary uncles and aunties passing so they can get time off of work. But who lies about their parents? Okay? And before you're thinking this is a bit too dark, and you want to tell me that, you can't. Because I'm black. Okay? And that means I'm immune to unseasoned bullshit and opinions. I got a black card to prove it. Okay? And there's only 2 days left in Black History Month, so let me talk my shit. But yeah, like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next year to get my black card reinstated so it's not revoked again. I didn't know you don't put raisins in potato salad. That's a joke, I hate fucking raisins. And my cousin makes a bomb-ass potato salad. But yeah, you gotta talk about the hard shit so you can get to the fun shit. Okay? You don't wanna be at work having verbal diarrhea. I can't afford to lose my job. I've got IBS. I need my toilet tissue money. And worse off, I'm lactose intolerant. It's cheaper and safer for my fiance that I do comedy, you know. But so if you're going through shit, I suggest if you're not brave enough to do the TikTok, sit in the car and cry and get for updates, girlies, and you can't afford therapy, then become a comedian like me. You know, the world is already on fire. You gotta do what you gotta do. And so with that, you can take your would-be therapy money, buy edibles, get high, buy edibles again, with a CBN for night-night. I got a big tub for me myself. It's my birthday next week. I'm not gonna be 25. I'm gonna be 34. But I can tell you, I had a kid accidentally at 25. It still happens, it's not always a choice. I love her, she's great. I told myself once I hit 30, she'll be 5, then it's okay. Now I'm dealing with musical theater drama at the community center. Yeah, she was supposed to be Princess Susie, and this little girl cried because she wanted to have more magic powers. But she's the only one that remembered her lines. Like Maddie said, we're having a family show. We do this, okay? Needless to say, I'm contemplating pulling her out because they're saying they're just gonna make up everything. We don't make up things in this house. We're the house of champions, okay? Recreate, rewrite, and reproduce. So yeah, that's gonna be my Thursday tomorrow. I'm gonna make my fiance go instead of me. Because that's when the drama happened. I wasn't there. And I told my daughter when I'm not there, don't include me. You said we close at 10? Great, my bedtime's like 11. But yeah, y'all have been great. And if you want to find me, you can find me at IMJ River. And I will accept your friend request.
And come to my show. April 12th. Buy an animal for River and be at the Tarragon on April 12th.
I got my belly button.
And please, I often fantasize about how we did used to all play outside. I missed it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. We have your second and final feature comedy comedian of the night before we dip back into the open mic. This